Good evening, everybody. Simon here, Explosive Action, with my third update for the month of October 2015. Excuse the voice if it sounds a bit off. I have a cold, hooray, which is never fun. And anyway, I've got a small pile here, and thought I may as well go through them. There's some good stuff in here. And by good stuff, I mean Manos, the Hand of Fate. Yeah, most often referred to as the worst movie of all time. They've even put that on the back of the cover. But I have been following the remastering of this with lots of interest. They found a 16mm print that was thought lost and painstakingly spent about 2 years, I think, cleaning it up and making a HD master. So, well, if that doesn't make the film any better, then I don't know what will. So, Manos, Hand of Fate. Looking forward, quote unquote, to checking it out again. Obviously, since this point, everyone's only ever seen public domain DVDs, so... Anywho, this one here, which says something something banned something something, is actually... I'm going to get focus. A Detroit Metal City. I watched this probably 5 years ago now. Just a dodgy download when I was going through that phase. It's hilarious. This is a really funny Japanese comedy. It stars, what's his name? It's not going to be written on the back there. Anything I can understand. I've forgotten his name anyway. It's the guy that plays the character L in the Death Note movies. Who he was really good in those films, and so me and my wife started to look for things that he was in, and we found this, and it's basically this guy that really wants to be a Swedish pop-style acoustic musician, and accidentally becomes the singer of a death metal band. And well, yep, you can fill in the blanks yourself. It's really funny. That's Gene Simmons from Kiss having a cameo at the end. Yeah. Fun stuff. I would really recommend it. I haven't checked this print out yet. It's actually a Hong Kong Blu-ray. I got it off eBay. That's probably the best place to get it. Not too expensive. I think there is a American DVD as well. Code Red, The Strangeness. This one was available direct from Bill's store, the big cartel store. And for a limited period he was opening up international shipping again, and then he stopped. So that's the mystery of Code Red. But yeah, really happy to have the HD upgrade of this one. I had the old DVD. Haven't checked the transfer out yet, but it's a good flick, so yeah, really happy to get it. So that's all region on the back there, so that's something to note for anybody locked on Region B. Brand new Code Red again. This is the Sicilian Connection. Yeah, don't know a thing about this, but it definitely looks like my kind of crime film. So, new Code Reds, I generally grab most of them unless they're silly TNA films that I'm not interested in. So, yeah. Has anybody seen the Sicilian Connection before? Looks like a bit of mafia fun to me. Here's some trash. Double up of A Legacy of Satan and a film that's just called Blood. Fantastic. Milligan Films again, I believe. Have not seen these yet. I do love the way that Bill writes about the summary of his titles on the back here. Due to extremely high demand and complaints by kids on the web, this is presented without DNR to fix the scratches and the white dots, and the grain remain intact. Kids on the web. He just sometimes doesn't like his customers. I don't know. Again, the mystery of Code Red. But I'm thankful that we do get titles like this. Related, but unrelated, this is Grizzly from Code Red's brother label. Literally, from his brother. Scorpion. Another one that's been upgraded from DVD to Blu-ray. Fun film. I was a little annoyed that this actually happened, because when the DVD came out, the Blu-ray was supposed to come out, and then, oops, we couldn't get decent quality masters. We will never do a Blu-ray. So I bought the DVD, and here we are now with a Blu-ray. Oh well, doesn't matter. Good fun. Though I think I preferred Day of the Animals. Some X rentals. I went back to that Video Easy that was shutting down that I listed in a previous update. Had another rummage. Picked up Sean Bean in The Lost Future. Just some kind of cheap post-apoc sci-fi fantasy thing. We're talking $5 Blu-rays here, so not that picky. Chop! I actually picked this up on DVD, not realizing there was a Blu-ray about a year back. And so now there is, I discovered there was one. And the good thing about the X rentals from Video Easy, except for that first one, I'm not sure why that was the case, is the Blu-rays were in DVD cases, and so all the nasty stickers were in the DVD section on like a piece of paper. So yeah, when you swap it out, it looks perfect. So that's Chop, black horror comedy. Picked up from Umbrella. They may still have copies. They're having a bit of a ridiculous sale at the moment. This was $3. The Last House on the Left Blu-ray, $3. Plus postage of 2 stamps, so for less than $5 delivered. Pretty happy with that. Prize that I won. This is Sleepwalkers. Never seen this one, Stephen King. Put out through Via Vision, via Madman. I do dig that cover. Pretty cool. Without having seen it, I'm sure that the R rating, medium level violence and adult themes is just, we didn't want to pay to get the rating updated. It's probably an M or something, really. But anyway, going commercial here. I saw this in the cinema with the wife when it came out 4 years ago, I think, and we really enjoyed it. In Time. So I actually own a Justin Timberlake film now, would you believe? Interesting thing. Entire world have these clocks grafted on their arms, and they don't know why. They just all do, and they're countdown clocks to the end of your life, which you can refill the quota by work or gambling. A lot of people do. So yes, interesting story of In Time. Popcorn science fiction. Another cheapy X rental. Kingsman, Secret Service. The trailer didn't fill me hugely with confidence, but enough people have told me it's decent fun, though it has a few stupid, like grotesque jokes that didn't need to be there. But still, I think the general idea is supposed to be quite good. Colin Firth, Sam Jackson, Michael Caine, always a class act. I don't like that one of my video stores, yes, okay, I understand, I don't get the HD piece of paper, ultraviolet coat or whatever, because it's an X rental, but do you have to mark it out with a texter? Seriously? Why did you just ruin the cover? But anyway, it was like $10, I think. This was a $5. Happy to pick this up. Small Apartments. Comedy with Matt Lucas from the Little Britain series. A bunch of others here. You've got Billy Crystal. You've got Rebel Wilson, Australian comedian. But the reason I picked it up is for this Dolph Lundgren here. Fantastic. Apparently he's quite funny in his role in this film. So I'm pretty much picking up. I paid $4.95 to see Dolph Lundgren in a bizarre comedy. I hope I get that much value out of it. Anybody seen Small Apartments? Excuse me. More X rentals from Video Easy. Sector 7, South Korean monster film. I'm not sure how fondly this one is thought of, but I picked it up at like 3 or 4 X rental sales before, and just never grabbed it in the end. But I did this time. Picked up Firestorm, more Andy Lau, awesome action. It looks like it's going to be good fun, this. I do like my Eastern Eye films. Arctic Blast, trashy science fiction. Now, 2 reasons I picked this one up. It's got, where's the photo? It's got Michael Shanks, he stars in this one, who was Daniel Jackson in Stargate SG-1. And 2, it is directed by Brian Trenchard Smith. So, yeah, on those 2 notes, I decided I'd give it a go. And it was, obviously it's a $5 ex-rental, so why not? I do like these sort of end-of-the-world type ones anyway, so check it out. Got a real film here, The Day of the Jackal. This looks like a really cool political thriller. When I looked it up in the shop, the reviews were very, very positive, so happy to pick this one up. I've got a horrible feeling that it's 185 to 1, but it's not anamorphic, so I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to have to zoom black bars into black bars. But anyway, Day of the Jackal, looking forward to checking that out. Almost there. Excuse me. The last one, I picked this up from my local pawnbroker, and it's Jet Li's Fearless and Unleashed, double pack, 2 discs, 2 that were missing from my collection. Some later era martial arts from Jet Li. Should be good. I've got one more thing left now that I was very happy to pick this up. I paid $35 for this from a friend that had 2 copies in the end, and was happy to sell one to me for that price. And that is the Durham Arrow box set. 35 beans I paid. Very happy. This was out of print before release, so the pre-orders completely sold out. People that ordered on Amazon, some got it, but many got the I'm sorry. People that ordered on Zavvi, I think all the Zavvi orders got I'm sorry. You aren't actually going to get it. So originally I wasn't going to buy it because I have the perfectly adequate Criterion Blu-ray. But yes, I wasn't going to say no to this massive set for that price. So you get 3 packages in here. Excuse me, the cathode ray mission. I love the artwork on this, it's great. I originally didn't like the front box artwork that much, but it is growing on me. I do like all this internal stuff too, though. So you get Blu-ray and DVD of the film. You get, rather cool, the early works of David Cronenberg, Transfer, Stereo, From the Drain, and Crimes of the Future. Never seen nor heard of any of these before, so that's interesting. A Blu and DVD of both of those. And this is really cool. Nice little hardcover book. Long Live the New Flesh. Awesome, awesome drawing on the back there. Full colour. So I'll flick through some pages. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. There you go. Lots of info about the film. Anyway, so it makes a nice little box set. It's currently going for somewhere around the $250 mark on eBay. The price gougers were very quick to act on this. It's not going to go in one-handed. Anywho, so that is the Videodrome Arrow Blu-ray box set. Lots and lots of features. And I was happy to get it. So that's my update this time. That's probably going to be it for this month. The next one will be sometime in November. Thanks for watching.